course, you gotta have your discarded mask. The new cigarette butts of the world. And then water level's really low, but I'm wondering if all the dams those kids were building over there are causing some of it. I won't cross because it's like really slippery. But usually the water is about where my feet are, so I can actually walk all the way over here, but usually it's completely filled. But actually it's a lot deeper than I remember. That's staying down a lot too, because this little waterfall here, let's see, might try to get a good picture of that. That used to not actually even be there. It used to just be rocks. And one of the things I don't know if I'll ever get to it because it's kind of sketchy. There's a little bit down there, probably about 300-400 feet. There's a sewer access, and it's nice and square, like it's a small car could drive through it. And as a little kid, it always scared me because you can hear all the crazy noises and stuff that just echoing when cars drive over, but it was like, it sounded like a heartbeat. And I would love to just kind of go in there and explore a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of going into dark cavish areas with nobody with me, so I might have to see if I can get some friends with me, because I think that'd be kind of neat to explore a little bit. But a lot of people did talk about it. It's where a lot of homeless people tend to hide, so I might end up wanting to avoid it. But go back through here. There's a little path over there, but if memory serves, that leads to people live, so it's private property. I don't really want to mess with that too much. Go ahead and head back up these stairs. Always feels like there's more stairs going up than down. Ooh, stairs still windy pretty good. Whew. It's a shame how many discarded masks I see. Man. I'll take the right here, and I know there's an app that, I'm not sponsored by it or anything, but I know if anybody watches Camping with Steve, I think he does a lot like stealth camping, and just he's got a lot of cool things going on, but he showed off an app called Picture This. But I don't think he said the name of it, but he showed it. And the cool thing about it is, let me get it on my phone real quick. Of course, it's not wanting to be friendly this time. All right, so it loads up. The camera's catching it. I think little camera. You can point it at any plant. Take a picture. I don't know how well you can see it, but it'll pretty much identify anything as this one. It's jump seed, subspecies of knotweeds. It's really cool if you're out and about or you just don't know what plants you're going to be trekking through. It gives you a lot of information. And, but I mean, they're not sponsored, or I'm a small channel, nobody sponsors me, but I do like to show off some of the things I use. I'm not, just because somebody doesn't want to sponsor, I'll still tell you guys what I like to use. And Picture This is one of them, because it is really helpful if you're out and you step on a plant and burning on your foot. You figure out exactly what you have and how to take care of it. And another app that I really like to use, it's called Hipcamp. It's like, the best way I can describe it is it's like Airbnb, but for camping. People with like woods on their property, farms, allow people to camp on them for usually relatively decent cost. And I'll put a link in the description for that one, because it's, if you use my referral code when you first book your camp, we both get $10, so it's a win-win for everybody. And I use a lot of other apps. I can't think of the name of them offhand. Some of them allow me to find trails and kayaking areas. And cool thing about Hyre Middle School is over here we have 8 full tennis courts that are free to use for public, as long as they're not running any sort of events or tournaments or school things here. You can come in here right through the gates over here and play some tennis. And then over there's a parking lot right over there. I don't know how well you can see over there. And then over here at the football field, there's let's see if I can get a high school coming up. Not high school, middle school. And they used to be really old. Nice little pavilion here. But they tore it down and rebuilt it, like, don't quote me on it, but about 5 years, 6 years ago, maybe more. I'm not sure, but it looks amazing compared to how it used to look. And thought I heard somebody. But it's, fortunately, it's part of the walk, unless I wanted to go through where I've already been. It's pretty much just off the side of the woods, but I thought I'd show off some of the pavilion, the football field, and as much as school as you guys can see. I might try to get my camera out and take some better pictures of it, and I'll slide those in. Yeah, this is my go-to when I want to do a quick, nice, fast, like through the woods with Jagger and get him a little exercise. Unfortunately, he's been feeling a little down lately. Had to get him to the vet. He's in a little bit of pain. I'm a little worried about him, so I'm gonna get him to the vet and get him checked out. And once he's feeling good again, he's gonna be out here with me. But I don't want to really risk or push it or anything like that, because I don't want to be out here and he starts hurting more. But usually what you can do is you can go back in this entrance right here, which that leads to the very start of the trail where I was at, right before the first set of stairs. I like to go this way because it's just a little more scenic, I guess, since I've already walked that path. You can see a little more of the school too as I pass by. And for my fitness checking, I keep track of my heart rate and steps. I do have a Fitbit, and I have an app that tracks my distance. I think it's called Strava. I really like it. It's free. It does have a paid, like, premium membership where you get a lot more features, but I just like having it to track the paths that I walk and the trails that I walk. So if you guys want, leave a comment if you want to see my Strava profiles when I do a walk. I'll post those on there at the end of the video so you can see the exact path I took. That'd be kind of interesting, but if you guys are interested in that, I do plan, hopefully next week, I do want to get the rest of those Gorge Metro Park trails done. In the end of September, might be middle of September, I gotta check, they'll be doing the fall hiking spree, which they make a list of a bunch of Metro Park trails, and if you complete so many of them, the first time you do it, you get a walking stick and a little metal emblem that goes onto it, and then every year after that you get an additional emblem. And my goal is to not only complete the minimum required trails, I'm going to just try to get all of them done, because I think that'd be a cool adventure. But I'm definitely going to be getting enough trails to get the stick and the emblem. But I plan on taking you guys along for that as well. But it's something to look forward to. When I'm doing that, I'll probably be releasing 2, maybe 3 videos a week, because I want to get those done. A little bit of glass there, I'll step on that. And you can see the trail over there. I don't know how well you can see it, but that's where we came in. And just like that, we're good.